What's going on, you guys? How are y'all doing today? So we're back in another video with the R6, and I kind of gotta rush through this intro and get on the road because we're about to lose sunlight, and then the settings and this ND filter is not for this lighting. This video I want to talk about the build plans for the R6 and kind of my upcoming new bike build plans too, just a little bit, and get your guys' opinions on what I should do and what you guys want to see. Let me hop on this bike, get on the road, and let's kind of talk about some things. Just gotta pop on this gear real quick. And I made this video earlier, but I don't know why my DJI decided to just work completely the opposite of how it should, because the entire audio is basically unusable. Don't know why all the settings were the same, so we're making this video again. But let's turn this thing on. Woo! That sounds proper, man. That sounds real proper. Just tippy-toeing backwards. Wish I had just like a little bit more leg length, man. Alright, we gotta rush. Let's get back into the sun. So I kind of want to get you guys' opinions on what mods I should do next for the R6, because I'm getting pretty close to getting this build at a good spot to my liking. And once I have it to my liking, then I'm going to move on to buying my next bike for you guys and for the channel. That's kind of why I want to get these things figured out, keep the Cybertruck, just so I can work on my next build. Because I feel like I'm like 70% done with the R6. And if I could just get this thing a little bit more done, then I'd be comfortable starting a new build. I still have a couple little things I want to do on this bike, and I just don't want to cut it off midway and then start focusing on a whole nother bike. And since we're going into winter, I think picking up a new bike right now is kind of not the smartest thing. I wouldn't even be able to ride it. But I think for the upcoming next riding season in spring, I really want to keep grinding and hopefully able to pick up an awesome bike for you guys. Look at all that traffic, man. Woo! Thankfully I'm not going that way. But I am going this way, and there's a ton of traffic that way. That sun is so bright. Just listen to this thing, man. It feels so good to be back on this bike. If you guys follow me on Instagram, then you know, but I got a pretty bad virus that I'm just coming out of right now finally and recovering from. So I haven't ridden this bike in like 2 weeks because for the first week the weather sucked. It was raining, it was really cold, couldn't ride at all. And then once it was these perfect days, your boy just happened to get this really bad sickness, and I was just in bed for a lot of it, which sucked, but thankfully I'm feeling better now. All's good. Had to get some strong antibiotics and we're chilling. So now we're back on this beauty, and man, it feels so good to be back. I love this bike so much. I honestly said this about my last bike, the R7, and I sold it. Said I was going to keep it forever, just turn it into a track bike and be good. And I sold it. But this bike right here, I genuinely don't think I could sell it. Even if someone offered me something so dumb like $17,000, I really don't think that I could sell it, just because this bike it's so good and it's so hard to replace, and I've made this so much my own. I've put almost like $5,000 in this bike to kind of customize it to how I want. And I just don't see any need to get rid of it. It's so well balanced that it handles and performs so amazing. And I just watched a video too. Some guy was like, even when you guys step up from your 600 to a liter bike, always keep your 600. And I agree with it. I think that I would genuinely miss this bike a ton and would regret it so much. My R7, I'm sorry, but like I don't really miss that bike. Like it was a ton of fun, but I don't miss it that much. But with the R6, dude, I would be crying. It would be rough. I would have some serious like separation issues. Because this bike is it's just something special about it to me, man. Got a good little bit of traffic up here, so I'm not going to be able to stretch your legs, but at least we're still riding. Oh yeah, but let me kind of go back to the premise of what this video is about. So I want to get some mods done to this bike. It's been a little bit, so I want to give her some more TLC. I did have a poll on my Instagram story, which you guys voted on. It actually did pretty well. I got a lot of views on that poll, so it was awesome. And a lot of votes. And it's about the grip, so it was either all black grips or these black and a little bit of blue, which I think it matches pretty close to the Yamaha blue. And the black and blue grips got the most votes. And I was originally just planning to go with like the domino ones, but the pro grips I think I want to try out. I've ridden a bike with them before and they're actually like extremely comfortable, and I think they look cool. They have a nice pattern to it. Woo! This thing gets your blood pumping. So that mod's already set, but now I want to go on to the shifter. So this bike doesn't have a quick shifter or auto blipper, so I really want to add one in. Now, honestly, I don't really care about the quick shifter as much. I want the auto blipper so I can have clutchless downshifts, but I just don't know how easy and plug and play the process is going to be. So I kind of want to ask you guys about it and see your thoughts and opinions, and is it worth it? I just don't know what's really involved in it, and I'm not sure how intricate and complex it is, how much stuff I have to change up, and how much money I'm kind of getting myself into doing an auto blipper as well. But if I just do a quick shifter, this bike's already programmed for it. Literally has the quick shifter icon right there in the top right, even though I don't even have a quick shifter. So all I have to do is spend a little bit over $200, get an OEM Yamaha quick shifter, take 15 minutes, put it in, mates right up, perfect. For a little bit over 200 bucks. Then do an auto blipper. I know I need to change up way more, so I'm just not sure if it's worth it going through all that. So you guys let me know down below. And if one of you guys has done an auto blipper, how much did it cost? I'm really curious. That's honestly a deciding factor. Because just doing a Yamaha OEM one is so easy because it's just plug and play, like I'm saying. So that is something I'm really deciding on right now, and I think I'm leaning towards just doing the OEM quick shifter because of how easy it is. But I don't know. You guys let me know down below. I care about your opinion a lot. And the next plans is just finishing the forged carbon fiber on this bike. So I did the front fender hugger piece, and now I just need to do this little back fairing piece. I don't know if you can see it right here, which is about 500 bucks. And then the belly pan, which is about another $500. So It is a little chunk of change. It's about $1,000 just for those 2 pieces in forged carbon, but I know it's gonna look so much better having it done. It's just a bit of money, so I've just been kind of putting it off a little bit, but it's gonna look so much better on the bike and really complete the look exterior wise. That was fun! Yeah, man, so that's kind of my plans. Just get this thing kind of finished up. The shifter, the forged carbon, and I think otherwise I'm pretty good. And then I'm just going to do like some regular maintenance, kind of swap out the brake pads to something better, do a little oil change, flush the brake fluid, and things like that, and probably be happy with this bike. And then going to move on to something else, try and pick something else up. I'm thinking about, give you guys a little teaser, I'm thinking about BMW S1000RR. A lot of people have those. I'm thinking about Ducati Panigale V4 because they're just, they're so beautiful. Then I'm also thinking about ZX10R, the new ones. Or also an idea I'm having is maybe a Aprilia RSV4, or just buying a track bike and doing a bunch more track days next season. I don't know. There's a lot of things in my mind right now, man, but I feel like just tidying this thing up and getting it all good to go and to my liking is the first step. And now I'm kind of contemplating buying Rizomas or getting rid of these mirrors, which I said I didn't want to do at all because they're so functional, but it looks so good without mirrors and it looks so good with the Rizomas, so I don't think I could buy the actual Rizomas. They're too expensive. I think I'll probably just delete these ones. Spending $500 on mirrors is still insane no matter which way you put it. But I think this build's coming along really good so far. Got so many things done, and I just love this bike so much. I just could never see myself without an R6 and being happy. That's how much I love the R6. Oh, look at this beautiful view. This is so nice and peaceful. I'm just so happy to be riding again, man. Like, you understand how much I missed it. I'm so happy just being back on 2, man. I know this video is a little bit random, but I just wanted to pop in real quick, try and make a video now that I can again, and just catch up with you guys, man, and see what you think about my next plans with this bike, about adding a little bit of that forged carbon on here, under there, and what to do with this whole shifter scenario. And then I think we can move on to our next project together and keep this thing still in the garage, still in the collection, but just add on more and more and more bikes. That's my plan, honestly, man. That's why I got rid of my AMG, so I can just focus more on bikes. I literally have like given up the car scene and the car community just to focus on these things, man, just because it's just something so special about bikes that you'll never find anywhere else. And that's why I'm about to move too, hopefully, in the next year or so, to somewhere warmer like Florida, so I can be riding bikes year-round, whereas I can't here in Virginia. I got a good 5-6 months of the year where it's a little brutal to ride. But that's just how much I love these machines, man. I mean, like, how can you not love this? Just listen. It's just so good. Woo! Just puts the biggest smile on your face, man. I think that's all for today, man. Just like I said, I just want to kind of check in with you guys, do a little update video, talk about build plans for the R6. I really do want to take this thing back to the track, man, too. Such a monster on the track. I want to go back and push this thing again, and just enjoy this bike how it should be. So yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider hitting the like and subscribe button, and I'll catch you on the next one. Please take care, ride safe, wear your gear. It's so important, man. Always wear your gear. Peace.